Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Hırsızlar para ağacına müstahaktır.
Don't let him get away! You die here! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away! Infidel! No chef! Get out! God is on my side!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yesin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
Infidel die!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerler be. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
It's forbidden for you to leave.
Citizens, bring forth your writings. Place them in the pile before me. Keep any is a sin. Know and embrace the truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions.
كثير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Please, sir, have any money?
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone! Such power, such influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Burada! Bu tarafta! Bu tarafa!
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around. All the land is consumed by wickedness because of texts like these. No more! If you truly value peace, if you... They seem safe, but it is a trick.
Pay for your sins. I found him! He's here!
أنت تفلح بالاختبار.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Come no further.
Leave now!
Infidel king would kill us all fighting for the world. We must resist. We must push back. Be wary, friend. The shaitan is everywhere.
You must not trespass here.
Waiting. Always. Be strong. Strong like Saladin. Take up arms against our enemies.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Let's go to Hakim.
Today is a glorious day. We will at last be free. Purge yourselves of these evil spirits before they control you. Do not think yourself above their corrupting influence. Their words can only do harm.
Death to the infidel! Don't let him get away!
Leave now!
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe absent logic and evidence? We submit for no other reason than we are told our ancestors did the same. This ends today!
Where are you hiding? They're getting better and better at slipping away.
Tell me.
You have no business. You are not supposed to be here. Leave. You have no business here.
I have your head!
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom. Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past.
Get away from me! He's firing! Get him! Açılın! Çekil önümden yakın ederim! Nowhere to run!
أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا.
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim! Kaybetmeyin onu! Ne istiyorsun? Ne bağlayı istiyorsun? Gel buraya!
Belki farkında değilsin ama hala sana kaybettim. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yeter. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Seni yenemeyeceğim. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettim. Belki farkında değilsin ama
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Gel buraya. Gel buraya. Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Çekil önümden, ederim. Açalım, çekil önümden, yoksa ederim. Gel buraya. Kovalayın. Bu tarafta. Burada. Kaçman fayda tarafta. İşte kaçıyor. Kovalayın. Kaçman. Bu tarafa. Gel buraya. Kaybetmeyin onu. Gel buraya. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Seni yenemem. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettim. Kime bakın?
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubair and Sabrand.
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
He better not cause any trouble.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair,
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
You seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in the customer. You are wise indeed, which is why you've come to me. Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new, everything's perfectly priced.
Voleur,
Should I
tu paieras
interest you?
cher pour tes crimes. Maudit voleur, je te ferai trancher la main. Maudit voleur, je te ferai trancher la main.
The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
My good people, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need.
Could I interest you in any of my
I hear you're looking for information on Sabrand. Karm's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
Come no further. Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft. He's gonna hurt himself. And when he does, I will
Safety and peace, brother. I've been looking everywhere for you. I stole this letter earlier today. Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
of Master Sabrand, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the Order for conscription into the fleet.
No, please, don't leave that. Just a few coins, please. Don't leave that. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money. I beg of you.
Will result in
A
imprisonment.
few coins. All I ask for is but a few coins.
The Acre Port
No, you
is
don't
now
understand.
under the
I'm
jurisdiction
forced,
of
sir.
Master
Money.
Sabrand, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the Order for conscription into the fleet. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
No, please, don't leave that. Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Be gone, pest.
Listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shoddy goods, come see me. My merchandise is without you.
Come see what I've to offer. Everything's new, everything's perfectly priced. Come, people, come see what I've to offer. You won't believe your eyes. Your search has come to an end. I've finished.
Le mari qui nous observe en ce moment.
Wie weit du bist in der Stadt. Ich werde dich zur Strecke bringen. Du solltest dein Glück nicht ein zweites Mal auf die Probe stellen. So ich dich wiedersehe, bist du ein toter Mann.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
Hey, my friend. Is there anything I can help you with? Anything at all, do not hesitate to ask.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
I'll have your head! Mit mir, du Narr! Kannst nicht bewegen! Leave this place! Hey! Bill, I'd like a rat then. Good Christ! Assassin! No! Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed.
You tell them I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
Regarde devant toi!
Leave me alone, for Christ's sake. Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen. So ich dich wiedersehe, bist du ein toter Mann. You best leave here this instant if you value your life.
A few coins. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. But I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
Haltet eure
No,
Augen offen.
please, don't
Wird
leave that.
bestimmt
Just a few
wiederkommen.
coins, please.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal fliehen.
Je vais t'étriper!
You die here! Look out!
Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Écartez-vous!
Out of my damn way! Waste of my time! This'll teach you not to steal.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Did he just... What's got him so far?
Anyone, please help
Causing
me!
a run like that. What is that man thinking?
Un assassin! Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer! Tu n'échapperas pas! Je sens les sirènes! Là-bas! Il ne doit pas s'échapper! Tu n'échapperas pas!
What's he doing?
Don't touch me, please! No, don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money.
Help! I need help! Please! Anyone! Help! I need help! Please!
Sadly,
Wir können tun, was immer wir wollen. They retreat to the south.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please! My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Ist ein toter Mann, wenn sich erneut hier zeigt.
Please, sir, have any money? But I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry. A few coins, all I ask for is but a few coins.
He'll hurt someone. Oh! That was painful.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Who's responsible for this?
What's going to him?
What a
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
Si vous l'apercevez, ne le laissez pas s'enfuir.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Wonder where he's off.
Stop it, please.
Elender Dieb! Du wirst sterben!
Lord have mercy, there's a murderer.
Who saw Elender Dieb! Du wirst sterben! Damn! Where is the heathen responsible for this?
I wonder if he's being chased by someone. I wonder what scared him.
What's got him so bothered?
Could you please be more careful? At my age, the sin cost of that.
What's that fool running from?
My, he seems to be
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main!
You look like you need something. Well, I have it, I'm sure of it. Haltet eure Augen offen! Wird bestimmt wiederkommen!
Please!
He'll hurt someone.
Please, sir, have any money?
Where's that fool go? Die, heathen!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Wonder where he's off.
Be strong. Stand firm.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
Sabrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Muallim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of course, Rafiq. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft. Elender Dieb, du wirst sterben!
You are mistaken, Master Sabrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
You calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confessed nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you! Let him stay my hand!
You've gone mad! Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Arcret! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
Si vous l'apercevez, ne le laissez pas s'enfuir.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line.
Did you see that? Ah!
short blade is best for quickly fending off multiple enemies.
He's going to hurt someone, I know.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
He seems to be in a hurry.
What are you doing with it?
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning.
Where's he going? What's he running from? You've no reason to be here. Alors restez aux aguets.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climb.
He must not be of sound mind.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
He hurts himself. I'm not helping. You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. Einer Verbieter! Haltet ihn auf! Wir bleiben!
Please, don't do this. You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen, our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Vergiss es! Du wirst dich schon wieder zeigen!
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabrand's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafiq. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafiq, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafiq.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Masyaf, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Masyaf, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
Meet my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The piece of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should blend immediately. Even the slightest disturbance will attract his attention.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief!
What have I done? Help me! Somebody help me!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Help! Please help!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You have no business here.
What is he doing?
All I ask is for a few coins. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
God save him. He's gone mad.
Why is he in such a hurry?
Dirty.
Your presence annoys me. It's going to hurt. How reckless can one get?
I wonder where he... You are not supposed to be here. Leave. To the infantry!
He seems to be in a rush.
Is he running from someone?
He better not cause any trouble.
Watch yourself. There is no reason for doing that.
You have no business here. Leave. You are not supposed to be here.
Stop
Leave.
this, please. You're hurting me.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
Where is the one responsible?
Stop this, please.
Just a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have
Evvelki sefer
nothing.
elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Dur! Gel buraya! Hazır olunca ortaya çıkacaksın. Sorun çıkarmayacak.
How bizarre. When he does, I won't help him. He should stop.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
I wonder what is up.
Just a little money, I beg of you. I beg of you. You're hurting. Beg of you. Just a few coins. Anyone help me? Please, can't you bear it? I'm poor and hungry. Please, sir, have any money?
Who did this? What a fool. You're mine! ثمن خطاياك. Let him escape! Get away! تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن طريق!
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
الأمر على ذلك لا! فسوف أنهي الحياة! وقف عن لن يكون
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Upon a threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow. For too long, we have drawn lines across the land, spilled the blood of those we once called friends. We have all suffered because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption. A chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one. People of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Just a little money, I beg of you.
We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, sir, have the money.
What is it that you want?
You foul little wretch! He's going to kill me!
Someone needs to end it.
I don't know you. Leave me alone.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass
People of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am?
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
What's he doing?
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask 2 favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
No reason for doing that. Stop him!
Where is the one responsible?
You must help me deal with the archers, or there's no telling what Malik will do to me.
Who did this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone
Has he
should
gone
stop him
mad?
before he hurts himself.
Oh, what is that man thinking for doing that? He's going to hurt himself.
يصطدم بشخص ما وهو يجري بهذه السرعة.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. There he is.
Kill him!
What is that man thinking?
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault in the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
He's going to hurt
A few coins. All I ask is for a few
Nothing wrong.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor.
What a fool. There's no... What's got into him?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. You almost killed me.
He's going to hurt someone. I know it.
Good to see you, brother.
I'm
I trust
so
you're here for the
hungry.
funeral.
Just a little
Or for
money.
Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
You don't understand. I have nothing. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Out of the way!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kaybetmeyin onu.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim.
Maybe you haven't noticed. Already gone.
Seni gözüme kapalı bile yeter.
He should stop acting like a child.
That man is a killer!
Oh, you must not trespass here.
My family.
Watch yourself.
I beg of you. I beg of you.
Excellent
just a
timing,
few
Altair.
coins, please.
I found something you'll find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
Just a few coins, please.
What a fool. He seems to be in a hurry. There's no...
What's he running from? Is there a reason for this nonsense?
What is that man thinking? There is no reason for doing that.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Someone do that before.
Why is he doing that?
Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Muallim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Geber, kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Away with you.
What happened here?
What's going on? What's he running from?
Leave this glass.
Where is he going?
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward, that God's justice might be done!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. İmkansız. Kime böyle yemek istiyorsun?
When you're out of knives, refill your stock, Armitage.
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kime böyle yemek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Kaçman fayda etmez! Kovalayın! Durdurun onu! Durdurun onu!
You cannot run forever!
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard,
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni gözümle yeter. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Senin gözün kapalı bile yeter. Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Senin gözün kapalı bile yeter. Şu değil onu. Hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Gel buraya. Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Senin gözün kapalı bile yeter. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Senin gözün kapalı bile yeter. Belki farkında değilsin ama beni gözüm kapalı bile yeter.
use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies. Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Jubair and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Muallim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Jubair.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Praise be, Salahadin!
Why is he running around?
He has found this going.
He seems to be in a rush.
He's going to hurt himself. He shouldn't be here.
Stop running! You cannot escape!
He should not be hurt.
I will catch you!
Gözüm kapalı bile yener.
Gel buraya.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim.
Has he lost his mind?
سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. موت أيها اللص.
Hırsızlar dar ağacına müstahak.
Away with you.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçmana izin vermeyin. Peki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda Seni yenemeyecek. Peki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Gel buraya. Geber kafir.
Use the action view to gather information.
Çekil önümden kavga ederim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni yenemeyeceğim. Gel buraya.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies. When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. I will end your life. Belki fazla değilsin ama arada kaybedeceğim. Mercy on your soul.
This is a waste of my time. This is a waste of my time. You wish to die? So be it.
This won't be too difficult.
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere.
Stop this man! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözüm kafasıyla yer. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Beni yenemeyeceksin.
God favors me. You will not win. Then you put it
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenemeyeceksin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yenemeyeceksin.
Maybe you have a chance, but me,
How can one to defeat?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
May God have mercy on your soul.
Bewegung! Das ist die Rache Gottes! Don't make me laugh. Now. What will you win? Bin die Rache Gottes!
Stay away from me!
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Muallim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert Desmond.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassin!
C'est un assassin!
Erwärm nicht, es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast ja einen verloren. Qu'est-ce que tu y as? Quand tu es Aber du hast bereits verloren. C'est trop tard. Erbärmlich! Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Kannst du nie geteiligt? Wird deine Strafe niederkommen! Stell dich deinem gültigen Urteil! Du Narr! Kannst nicht gegen uns wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren. Mit mir, du Narr! Nicht gegen uns! Glaubst du kannst mir entfliehen? Mit mir, du Narr! Kannst nicht siegen! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren.
Use the action view to gather information.
C'est trop facile. C'est trop facile. Tu me fais perdre mon temps. C'est trop facile.
Mit mir, du Narr! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren!
Tu n'es pas à la hauteur.
Erbärmlich!
Je vais mourir. Que le Seigneur ait pitié de ton âme. Je vais t'acheter.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin. Je t'aurai.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'acheter. Comme un animal. Me mourir. Que le Seigneur. Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper. Mit mir, Gunnar! Du kannst nichts kriegen! Ich will mourir! Verdammt! Du bist lustig, aber du hast erreicht verloren! Elle n'est pas à la hauteur! Es ist mit mir, Gunnar! Du kannst nichts kriegen! Tu me fais peur! Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin. Me mourir. Soit. Puisque tu y es, je vais t'achever.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
Dont j'ai besoin. Erbärmlich! Das ist mit mir. Kannst nicht siegen. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever. Erbärmlich! Mir, Gunnar! Kannst nicht siegen. Erbärmlich! Mourir! Mit mir, Gunnar! Kannst nicht siegen. Und wird dir niemand vergeben! Höre den Zorn Gottes! Der Teufel war ein Diener Gottes! Stell dich seinem göttlichen Urteil! Mit mir, du Narr! Ich kriegen, du könntest mir entgehen! Que le Seigneur ait pitié de ton âme! Noch nicht wissen, aber du hast recht verloren! Mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen! Je veux mourir? Dites-moi, c'est trop facile. Verteidigt! Wird deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! Tu ne m'échapperas pas!
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever, je vais t'achever. Tu me fais perdre mon temps. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever. Aidez-moi à mourir.
Puisque tu y tiens,
Erbärmlich! Me mourir! Me mourir! Tu vas me le payer cher! Bin die Rache Gottes! Bist du Teufel? War ein Diener Gottes! Bin die Rache Gottes! Puisque tu y tiens!
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Höre den Zorn Gottes! Gott ist mir, du Narr! Kannst nicht gegen uns töten, aber du erbärmlich!
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should blend immediately. Even the slightest disturbance will attract it.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen.
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the Master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the Master. For he has led us to the light.
He is the light. He is the way.
Oh, Mualim, guide us, command us.
The will of the Master must be obeyed.
Let him get away!
You cannot escape! Get away from me!
Hold the line! Kill the traitor!
The master!
He does not walk the path! Destroy him!
He's firing himself! Get him! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! You'll never get away! Stop running! You cannot escape! Yeah!
Altair! Up here!
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along, our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls, then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen, either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command. Final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
And now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student. Blind, Altair. Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
My blade before me on the well. It cuts through the darkness.
Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind, for in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Destroy it! Destroy it, as you said you would!
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair.
We've got it.
What the hell was that?
Well?
We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that? Looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?